All right, let me start the video where I'm going to talk about what we're watching tomorrow with a quick announcement. I have a thing tomorrow. I can't trade tomorrow, so I will not be there. I wish you all the best of luck, and um, here's what I put together for you. As far as what to watch, in my opinion, let me throw that up there. If you're new, please pause the video and read that. If you're not new, then you've already read it. And real quick, before I go into what I think y'all should be watching tomorrow, QMCO had a big rip today. Ramesh gave that to the chat room through 1750, and you can see it went basically up $4 and never stopped out. The risk was a little wider than usual, because QMCO is a whippy stock, but doing it the way we teach, the risk was about $1, but still, that's 4R, right? Great call. I gave CRVO on a 2's pullback, big breakout today, by the way, which got me in around 812. QNTM, Nish is what he told me to call him. It's NISHANTH. QNTM through 650, and you can see what it did. Another really good call. And HSIA. These are just four of them. I'll actually show you the intraday might be screwed up because of that 200-day. Yep. Let me switch. Hang on. All right, anyway, this was on Bounce Watch, okay? The daily had been real strong and then pulled back for a few days in a row. There's the opening candle this morning, topped out at 21.13. As it came up, I said I like it back through 21, but I'd like a pause candle first, which happened right here, right? So then the 21 break, man, just almost straight to 22.79. Never underwater. I love trades like that. And quick glance at the daily. See the big breakout, 3 days lower. Perfect setup, right? So that was pretty cool too. Anyway, speaking of having a thing tomorrow, I have a thing tonight too. So let me go into what we're watching for tomorrow, or what you should be watching. IONQ, all the quantum plays are kind of on traders' radar. I'm not in love with this one, but it did put in kind of a narrow range. So it could be, it could get going tomorrow. And I also threw RGTI on watch, kind of hanging out near Friday's highs. TNXP, kind of a sleeper pick, but you can see it, right? You see the big volume, sideways action, and starting to curl up, especially if that gets a decent headline, that could really rip. CELH, I don't love the energy drinks, but some people do. Anyway, it gapped up here, I think on earnings, pulled back, little bounce, and it's starting to curl back up. I think had a nice article about it this weekend maybe, so we want to watch that one. Want to watch that one. MGRM, big rip today, closing well off its highs. QNTM, also a nice pop and closing well off its highs. Could give a setup tomorrow. ARQQ, strong close on that one, right? QMCO, already mentioned that one. I mean, look what it did back here when the quantum plays got going, right? So you definitely want to keep an eye on that one, especially with that strong close. HSAI goes back on watch because of the pop. 3 days pullback and then starting to head back up again. Really nice trade in that one today, though. SCNX, strong close. Big volume, we're going to watch that one. ANTE, massive volume and a pretty strong close. CRVO, I already talked about that one. You know what? Now I got to switch back to the 200-day chart. And you guys that know me know why, right? Anything that's really strong and the 200-day isn't that far away, a lot of times it can act as a magnet. So I look at this chart without the 200-day and say, you know what, this is pretty extended. Bulls are certainly winning, though. But I do think it should be on watch. Actually, I was going to possibly trade this in after hours if it took out today's high, but it's a little lower in after hours. So anyway, keep your eyes on CRVO. HMR, I still like this one. Had this big pop back here, a couple days lower on much lower volume. Really good bounce play setup, in my opinion, the way this ran back here on this day and then on this day. Maybe my favorite. Only if it sets up as a bounce play and you guys in chat know what to look for. And then ZENA, kind of a sleeper pick, had this pop and now a few days lower. All right, that's it. Have a great trading day tomorrow. I should still be able to make a video tomorrow night, and I'll certainly be trading with y'all on Wednesday morning.